Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. I'm V, and in today's video, I'm finally gonna get a bookshelf. We're on our way to IKEA right now. I'm supposed to pick it up today, but I'm also gonna go inside because I kind of want to get like plants for the top of the bookshelf and maybe some bookends because I know I'm not gonna have enough books to fill the whole shelf. I'm not going into it knowing what I want to get, so we're just gonna like browse and see what we get. Oh, I'm also with my sister, by the way. Hi! So yeah, very, very exciting. Okay, I'm on the hunt for plants that hang down. Guys, help, I can't find plants. I literally cannot find any anywhere. Oh my god. We found the plant section. I'm so happy. Okay, I'm looking for specifically for ones that can dangle down on my bookshelf. These ones are tiny, but like, ooh. Maybe if I got like a candle for show? I don't know. Okay, so for bookends, I don't really know what to do. Maybe like get something like these. Or I was thinking a cactus. That'd be really cute. But like if all the greens don't match, I feel like it might look weird. And then there's like stuff like this too. Oh shoot. So I don't know, guys. I should have thought this through. I should have like made like a plan for like what I wanted, but I did not. Okay, hopefully I'm holding this far away enough from my really oily face. I look rough right now, which is why I'm holding this really far back. But it is a couple days later and I finally have time, a little bit of time, to set up my bookshelf. It's 5:30 and I have like 3 hours of daylight left, so I'm gonna get started like ASAP. But let me show you my current book situation and why I desperately need this bookshelf. So this is like beside my bed and this is kind of what I have going on right now. It's my mini bookshelf. As you can see, I have like books squeezed in at the top there. These are like squeezed as much as they can fit, and then I have one up there, which I kind of like how I put that one, but needless to say, if I wanted more books, I would not have more room because I also have this pile of books. So here beside my TV, I have a whole pile of, ignore this mess, just ignore that. Okay, I have a whole pile of books. That just doesn't feel right because books deserve so much more respect than being placed like this, just strewn on the floor. And also it looks kind of ugly. Like that's why I can't wait to like decorate my bookshelf, although I still have no idea what I'm gonna do. Like, am I gonna do by color, by genre? I don't know. But anyways, yeah, so I have these and these. I want to use this shelf as kind of like my TBR shelf. So I'm gonna put all of the books that I have read on my book. Well, this is my tentative plan. It could change, who knows, but I want to put all the books that I have on my new bookshelf and then put the ones that I have yet to read and that I'm currently reading. Well, currently reading, I usually put, I'm not going to show you my nightstand because it's messy, but on the nightstand beside my bed. But for my TBR, like the ones that I haven't read yet and want to read, I could put in here with like little other things in the shelf, like plants and stuff like that is my plan for this shelf. So yeah, I'm going to move all the ones that I have read from this pile and the other pile onto my bookshelf. But first things first, we have to set up the bookshelf, so I'm gonna get started on that. Oh my goodness, you guys. Literally, there aren't that many steps. Like, it's like a lot of like little nail stuff and, you know, like sliding it in. But that's it. It's like not that much. So hopefully I can do this by myself and quickly. But also, you guys, I think I'm gonna run into an issue and I'm so scared, but basically this area, this like corner of my room is the only spot that I can fit the bookshelf. But I like measured the length of like the shelf against the wall and it's gonna cover my outlet, which I need for my TV, like the cord for my TV. So I don't know, and like I really need my TV cord to go in there because this is where my extension cord is plugged in. Like this extension cord is plugged in there. So I don't know what to do. Like it's not like I can keep my bookshelf away from the wall. I don't know. We're just gonna have to set it up and put it there and see what I can do, but a little bit nervous about that. Okay, so this is what we're dealing with right now. Basically, for the bottom, I kind of just plugged the cord in behind the bookshelf and looped it forward. Part of my closet door is being covered, but that's okay because I don't open that door anyways. I literally just open this one, so it's fine. That's the issue with having a small room. You kind of just have to like adapt to your dimensions, and this is a huge bookshelf. So that's how it looks for now. Also, probably shouldn't set things up by myself because that top shelf, the wood is showing at the front and it's supposed to be at the back, and I don't know how I didn't pick up on that, but to fix it I kind of just painted it white. I don't know if you can tell. If you go close you can tell. I just painted it white, and then maybe in the future I'll decorate the top with like vines or something, or like around with vines so you can't tell. But I really was not about to disassemble this and reassemble it just because the wood was showing, because I really do not have time for that. Maybe in the future, if I have spare time and want to suffer a little bit, I'll do that. But for now, I just painted it white. It's the utmost top shelf anyways. Hopefully people don't look there. But I am going to play around with the decoration for a bit. I don't really know how I want to organize my books, but we'll figure it out. Okay, you guys, I'm finally done. So this bookshelf is huge, so I really could not fill a lot of it. In fact, the bottom two shelves are empty, but that actually kind of makes me happy because that means I have room for tons and tons of more books, which makes me really, really excited. So yeah, as I said, the books that I still have yet to read are gonna be on a different shelf. So these are all the books that I've read so far, like I've already read. So less than the pile that I showed you at the start. But yeah, once again, there's space to fill, so that's good. Also, some of my books are so ugly, so I really don't know how to make this look great, but this is the best I could come up with for right now. I have my plant from IKEA at the top dangling down. I might get a little cover for it so that it's not black, but I kind of like it at the side there because it gives a little separation between like the white of the window and the bookshelf. And then at the top, I have all of my mystery thriller books. So I have the One of Us is Lying series by Karen M. McManus. So I have One of Us is Lying, One of Us is Next. Absolutely loved these books, and they look so good with this series, which is the A Good Girl's Guide to Murder series by Holly Jackson. I freaking love this series minus this book. I get more into it in my what I read for the month's videos. I'll have those linked if I have them up. But yes, these look really, really good together. Then I have Ace of Spades. I wasn't the biggest fan of this book, but I absolutely love this cover, especially with the color scheme going on at the top. So I'm so happy to put it out like this. And then I have Verity by Colleen Hoover, such a good book, and Firekeeper's Daughter, which is kind of like a mystery thriller by, I believe her name is Angeline Booley. And then I have my little IKEA plant right on top. So that's the utmost top shelf. And then moving down one row, again, super small section because I don't have so many books yet and it's a huge bookshelf, but I have, honestly, this is kind of like a blend of genres. I have thriller. I think the Inheritance Games is a thriller series. I'm not too sure what it is. Fantasy, thriller, not too sure. Then Shadow and Bone, which is a fantasy. Caraval, which is a fantasy. And then Cinder, which is a fantasy. So it's kind of like a blend, but I just thought that these looked good together, so I put them here. And then I have a jar of shells that I have had for quite a bit. Let's move it to not the paint side. Yeah, there we go. Jar of shells here, and then a vanilla bean candle, which was perfect to use as a bookend because it's done. It's literally empty, so now I actually have a use for it, which is great. And again, I didn't have time to like look for bookends yet, so this bookshelf is just the beginning, and hopefully in the future it'll be upgraded much more. Moving down to this third shelf, I have my fantasy section plus The Hate U Give, which is not a fantasy, but again, I thought it looked really good as a display, so I thought I'd put it here. But yeah, first, oh my gosh, 5-star read. I freaking love this book. And then underneath I have the Hunger Games series. Over here, another plant from Ikea as a bookend. And then I have 6 of Crows, the first Harry Potter, The Blood of Olympus, Venture Below, and The Thief Lord. So these 2 books here, I plan on getting the whole entire series of because these are my favorite, these are both one of my favorite childhood series, and they kind of sparked my joy of reading, so I really do want the whole entire series. I have the first Harry Potter, and then I got book 5 of The Blood of Olympus because, well, I got gifted it because I told that person that this was my favorite of the series, and they gifted me my favorite one of the series, so I'll get the rest of them. But yeah, this is probably the ugliest section that I have. It's fine. We're working with it for now. The Sun is Also a Star, got gifted that. Literally love this book. The Fault in Our Stars, The Hating Game by Sally Thorne, Fangirl by Rainbow Rowell, The Love Hypothesis by Ali Hazelwood. Freaking love this book. Tweet Cute, Emma Lord. Again, these are my top 2 favorite romances that I own and that I've read. I literally love these so much. Today, Tonight, Tomorrow by Rachel Lynn Solomon. Also so good. And then French Kissing by Catherine Sanderson. I got this when I went to a used bookstore with my friend. But yes, this is my romance section right now. So yes, this is my bookshelf for the time being, and I cannot wait to fill it with more and more books. Okay, and this is my TBR bookshelf for right now. I'm currently still getting through 101 Essays That Changed the Way You Think, and I like how it looks at the top, so I'm keeping that there. And then I have The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue, Heartstopper, The Summer Job. This one was like a blind date with a book that I got, so I'm excited to read that. I should read it in the summer, but I have so many books to read. It Ends With Us by Colleen Hoover, Better Together by Christine Riccio, and then I just kind of put another old candle that I had there as a bookend. I'm so happy I can use those because I always don't want to throw them out because they're so nice, and now I actually have a use for them. And then down here I have Dear Evan Hansen, Blackout, Daisy Jones and the Six, Normal People, and Thorn. So that's my TBR shelf for right now. Really happy with it. So that is it, you guys, for today's video. Thank you so much for coming along with me to get this bookshelf and set it up and organize it and everything. I'm so happy with how it turned out. I'm glad that even though my books had a home before, they finally get their own room, their own shrine. I'm so exhausted from the day, so I think I'm gonna curl up in bed and read my current read, which is A Cruel Prince. But yes, this is an exciting new chapter in my life, and thank you so much for joining along in the journey. If you enjoyed this video, it would mean so much to me if you could leave it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. And don't forget to turn on the post notification bell so that you're notified the next time I upload a new video. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!